I have been told, I haven't got it yet, but I've been told by 2K Games I will be getting 2 of these QR codes that all these other YouTubers have been throwing around. One of which I can open myself and one of which is for you guys. So I'll be doing a competition later in this week for you to stand a chance to get a QR code. People, welcome to another edition of that finger tapping frenzy that we all know and love as WWE SuperCard. With me, Big Jim, here at BadLadDad HQ. I've been a bit of a topsy-turvy 24 hours. There's been some lows, and there's been a bit of a high just been hit in the last hour or so, which I'll explain more about in a little while. But firstly, just looking back at the weekend and this road to glory for the first SummerSlam 18 card, the Bret Hart card. Now, without going into long explanations, I can only play on Sunday, and I really did my best to complete the first run through to get the Bret Hart card on Sunday, but in the evening I had to go and rescue the family from somewhere, and basically I was about an hour shy in time to get the card. If I'd had another hour, I'd have got there, but I finished about 40 points shy, and just one of those things. Family comes first, just remember that. Family comes first. So I've missed out on the event card for the first time in yonks. But I've had some news in the past 60 minutes, which is not only extremely good news for me, it's very good news for one of you guys out there as well. Boy or girl, any part of the world, because I have been told, I haven't got it yet, but I've been told by 2K Games I will be getting 2 of these QR codes that all these other YouTubers have been throwing around, one of which I can open myself and one of which is for you guys. So I'll be doing a competition later in this week for you to stand a chance to get a QR code. Now, I have to say a big thank you to JB, Super Zomago Barbecue, because, or BBQ, sorry, because I never get that right for some reason. It was he who, when I was tweeting you guys saying, look, I don't have QR codes, other YouTubers have had them, but I don't have any, it was he who alerted 2K to that fact, and they've got in touch with me. So I do have to say a big thank you to JB for that. So that'll be tomorrow's video, will be me opening a QR code to see what I've got, and I believe there's 2, not 1, but 2 SummerSlam 18 cards, so I really hope these come through, because well, one, it'd be a bit of a waste of time making this video if they don't come through, but 2, oh, it'd be amazing. It'd be amazing to get the 2 cards, and that'll certainly make up, and I'm very lucky, but it'll certainly make up for missing out on Bret Hart. But also, I'm absolutely stoked that I've got something for you guys, because we've been making these videos for 4 years now, all through every season of WWE SuperCard, as well as all the other things that we've been doing. And you guys have been loyal. You've stuck with us through thick and thin. Or through thin and thin. Well, thick in my case, thin in Ninja Boy's case. So it's nice to be able to give you guys something back. So more details on that in tomorrow's video, when I'll be opening my own QR code as well. For now, it's a bit more mundane, but I do have a King of the Ring in Goliath tier to attend to. And since SummerSlam 18 tier was launched, and I picked up my freebie, and thanks to all of you who've watched and liked and subscribed to the video that showed you me getting my freebie, I've been playing through the PvP events. I obviously did play Bret Hart all the way up to virtually the end of the first run. I've not had a pull, and I know quite a few people who have had pulls already. One of the guys on Team BadLadDad, Matt's had a couple. He's like every 50 resets, and he's only in SummerSlam tier, so it's working for some and not for others. And I'm in the others category at the moment. Although I do have those QR codes to look forward to. Tomorrow, don't forget, video tomorrow with details on how you too could perhaps get your hands on a QR code. But I do have this Goliath King of the Ring to collect. So I'm going to go to that now. Just before I do that, I want to show you, if we go into my cards and into combinable, one thing I did pick up was another Billie Kay card. So I've got to work on her. That's really going to help. Because one of the things that I was struggling with, one of the reasons why Road to Glory became such a slog, and I was having to 2-point all my way through Bret Hart, was my females let me down badly. I've got Becky. Actually, let's go to the females rather than me just talk about it. Let's see what I'm talking about. I've got the Baxter. There's Natty, poor old Nat. But then look, I've got Event. That single SummerSlam, that was my freebie, Asuka. Now she is obviously better than the WrestleMania Pro females that I've got. But these two, these were letting me down badly, and a lot of the time, you know what it's like in Road to Glory when it starts taking the mick out of you. I was getting these two as a tag team, and of course they're not compatible. And I was going up against two females that were always compatible, and there's always flipping losing. So to get another Goliath female pro in there is going to really, really help me big time. So it'd be nice to see perhaps if from this King of the Ring, maybe I get another female. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's go in. Let's claim reward. The reason why I didn't go for a SummerSlam King of the Ring is I don't qualify for it. I'm not up there yet, so I'm still just in SummerSlam. I'm not in SummerSlam Plus, so maybe that pro Billy Kay Goliath will help in that respect. So we've got Kevin Owens and what do we get? Victor. That's a single. That's not a pro by any stretch of the imagination, and it's certainly not a female. And if it was a female, let's face it, you'd run a flipping mile, wouldn't you? Okay. Well, that's a bit disappointing, really, to be honest. But, you know, we battle on. We battle on. Of course, what is quite nice for me tonight is this my old mucker, Cedric. It's going to be a Cedric Team Ringdom this evening. I don't know what the Goliath card is yet. I'm sure you guys will know it by the time this video comes out. But we'll go for it as Team BadLadDad. And I believe the WrestleMania 34 card is going to be a fusion card. Which, if like me, you're going for the fusion still, because I do have the two females you can get on that front from the fusions. Let's go back to my cards. Let's go into the females, the depths of the females. As you can see, I have the Mixter and Aliyah Aloha as two singles. So if I get one of those two as a Goliath fusion, that'll be very useful for me. I do have a fusion cooking, actually, looking at it. That's just over a day to go. So I've got another chance there. So yeah, if WrestleMania 34 card is a fusion card, that'll be very useful for me because it's again one step away from getting another Goliath. So that will be worth doing, but whether the whole team can manage to plough the way through three cards, two's probably about enough. Three's pushing the boundaries a bit. I don't know. Well, anyway, that's it for today. He says, going on to the menu screen. I did that deliberately. I meant to do that. That's it for today because, as I say, I've got to get through and get these QR codes in, hopefully, and start planning what I'm going to do and how I'm going to give that away to you guys, and I'll give you some news about that as well, obviously. Tomorrow, as I mentioned, Tuesday, that's going to be me opening the QR code that's for me, which I believe is going to be two SummerSlam cards, SummerSlam 18 cards. And then there will also be news on how I'm going to open it out to you guys to see which one of you lucky people is going to get a QR code and a couple, potentially a couple, of SummerSlam 18 cards for yourself. And that could be any tier, you could be in any part of the world, doesn't matter where you're from. It's all about watching that video first to see the details. But more about that tomorrow. That's it for now. Thanks ever so much for watching. As usual, you know the shout. If you like the video, bung a few likes down below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. Look, you can miss out on a QR code. You've got to subscribe, surely. There's all the social media. There's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's Twitter. Till I see you next time, you stay cool.